And Jackie's dad and sisters and Paul drove up from Markham just a couple days ago too. So, and his dad, Don, they drove up. Actually, Don drove up by himself with Dave, and he drove all the way from London. And all in one, like, how many hours did that take you? Sure. They just decided to just drive, and they didn't stop. So all right, so just a couple of words on the cake, and I want to thank Jaquie, my niece, for creating the cake that you see the cake. My sister tells me that she spent about 5 or 6 hours working on just one of the flowers. She created all those flowers from sugar as well. And we are going to be able to test that cake later on. So it's super delicious. Her cakes are amazing. Jaquie also helped with the decorating this morning of the place. I also want to thank my brother, Mario, for playing for us during the symposium. I just love hearing him play. It's just, you can sit here and just listen to him play for hours and hours and hours. So thank you. Producing that slideshow and kind of video of the kids. When I first saw it down south, I was like crying through it. It was so touching. I also want to give thanks to the caterers and for servers for serving us such a delicious meal. We really appreciate it. Happy to have Jaquie and her family join our family. We were able to see them grow throughout the years. And we're so glad that they can spend the rest of their lives together. Now, Paul and Jaquie are pretty talented musicians. They first met in university, like we talked about before, in their second year. They had to wait to their second year because during the first year, they were under COVID lockdowns, so they couldn't see anybody. Everybody had to go to classes at home in Western. They even had to do their private music lessons over camera. So they really didn't get a chance to meet each other until the second year. So there's some similarities between Paul and Jaquie, how they met. Paul was practicing the piano in a practice room at Western. Jaquie comes up and, comes in and says, gave him compliments on this piano playing that, she was working on the same piece when she was in grade 8. And so from there, they talked about everything for 4 hours, and they talked about their lives and how they want to live their lives together. So it's almost like it was like a love at first sight kind of thing that happened. So Jaquie and Paul and their family played. They played concerts for Betty at a very special time, or a trying time in her life. Just before she went into hospice, they came to London and performed this beautiful outdoor concert for her. And Paul played Betty's favorite song, Stardust, and it was just beautiful. So I want to thank the family, Jaquie's family, for doing that for Betty. They also treated us to another outdoor concert a couple of days before the wedding. And it was beautiful, and this music that they played, traditional Chinese folk songs as well as pop tunes. It was beautiful to listen to. Even though that we were just kind of just sitting there, it was like 40 degrees with the humidex outside. But they had these beautiful covers, so we were kept cool. We were out of the sun at least. But you know, being Northerners, anybody saying that you're going to go outside and it's like 35 plus 40 or whatever, the humidex, it won't work. So thank you for actually performing in that kind of weather. It's just, I don't know how you did it. I'm going to kind of end off thanking everybody again for coming and supporting Paul and Jackie. We are going to just wish everybody a good evening, and we're going to call Tom up. And he is going to say his best man speech that he gave at the reception down in Markham. Okay.